Here's the blood seal. Another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look here. You see how the ancient blades Here at Raymond Cyrodiil.
Carved seal on the floor.
Everything in here seems to be
The whole
about
place appears to be a shrine. Invasion. There's no telling what we might find inside.
We're here for Alduin's wall, right, Ezra?
What's up ahead?
Hey, ugly!
Aldrin's wall, so murdered second-era Kabiru's culture.
Ezra, we need information, not a lecture on art.
Yes, let's see what we have. Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the dragon cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlord, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the wall. You see, here is fallen from the sky. The Nord tongues, masters of the voice, are arrayed against it.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
It just feels right somehow.
Patience.
Having this new life as an
The
adventure.
Akaviri were
No
not
problem.
straightforward.
How can I help?
Everything is couched in allegory, mythic symbolism.
Let's get going then.
Yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin.
So we're looking for a shout then? Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? I was afraid you were going to. I guess there's nothing. I hope to avoid involving them in this, but we have no other choice. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mount. The Greybeard. Think about it. Have they? No. And they're afraid. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? Good. The Greybeards can teach you a lot. You're Dragonborn, and you're the only one who can stop Alduin. Right. We'll look around Talos guard you.
Look here. In the third panel, the prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place. In search
Do you
of the
need
dragon.
something? The Thalmor hunted us down, remember? It wasn't exactly great for recruitment. But we have a headquarters of a sort now. We will rebuild the Blades. Someday. If you find anyone you think would make a good recruit, I can certainly take a look at them. Remember though, being a Blade is a lifelong commitment. Their loyalty has to be with us once they're in. Are you sure? I'll need to ask them to take an oath to leave their old life behind and stay here from now on. Very well. He seems like a fighter to me. I'll give him the oath. If you find any more candidates, bring them here.
Here are the Akaviri, the Blades. You see their distinctive long swords. Now they need their ancient mission fulfilled.
By my honor, I pledge to rid Tamriel of dragons.
Never should have come here.
Well, well. Nag us a squash so much.
I yield! I yield!
Here we go!
Mess with me.
I yield!
You win! I submit!
by the reform of the Dawnborn.
You're back! Wanna play a game?
Up myself.
Oh, what happened?
Aww.
Oh, what's
My
up, him?
favorite drinking.
Rafe is a big employee. She keeps telling Lars and me what to do. I don't want to play with her anymore.
A few seconds for my supper is all I ask.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
I know nothing of fear and nothing of remorse. I am an artisan, painting in strokes of blood red upon the canvas of life. But yes, I will take coin to fight at your side. After all, where is the value in creating art if there is nobody left alive to see it? You have chosen wisely. Lead on, and I shall follow. Let's go.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see. I've got a letter and a lot of gold. Something about it being your, inheritance. Oh, and sorry for your loss. Looks like that's it. Got to go. Dragonborn, what do you need?
Do you need some? What is it? You want this one to become a blade? You sure? Very well. I'll do the oath later. Let's just get him geared up and ready to fight. I can handle training one more. After that, I think we'll be ready for a little dragon hunting of our own.
I'm a blade now. I can hardly believe it.
Yallen does the business around here. I'm just a ship's mate.
Teldrin Sero. Then let's be off.
Right behind you.
I work for Mokril. You got a problem, you talk to him. Mokril doesn't let me go into Outlanders.
What's our next move? Long story. I don't see the harm in sharing it with you. My last patron was a true lord. He was dressed in animal skins, had tattoos on his face. A real traditional type, if you know what I mean. He had an insatiable bloodlust and was extremely stubborn. One of the toughest employers I've ever had. Simple. He paid well. Very well. Anyway, we had just cleared a ruined fort somewhere outside of Whiterun, and when we got outside, we saw one of them galloping away on horseback. Well, my boss wasn't allowed to let him get away, so we pursued. On foot. For 3 days. Until we ended up tracking him to one of the largest bandit encampments I'd ever seen. My patron took one look at me and made the most menacing grin I'd ever seen. At that moment, I knew I'd never see him again. No amount of money would ever be worth that kind of death.
Right behind you.
Dragon Ball.
What do you need? What is it? You want this one to become a blade? You sure? Very well. I'll do the oath later. That's enough recruits for now. Ask Esbern about the dragon layers he's been studying. We'll have the recruits do some hunting with you.
Dragonborn. What do you need?
By my honor, I pledge to rid Tamriel of dragons.
Divine smile on you, friend.
By my honor, I pledge to rid Tamriel of dragons.
You'll have to speak up. I'm a little deaf in my right ear.
Dragonborn, what do you need?